Now, we move away from the corporate and go to government in Nigeria. There was an interesting unveiling. We might have heard about it, but the unveiling was about 2 days ago. A citizens delivery tracker app was unveiled by the federal government, and the essence is to allow you as a citizen to be able to hold government accountable for what they have pronounced, the promises they have made, the spendings, and all of it. It's all about transparency and accountability. Remember that President Tinubu had said at the beginning of his administration that any minister or official who is not active or meeting up to the KPI will be kicked out. So it is your duty now as a citizen to be able to follow up on that. You have the opportunity now according to the government. But let's get to know more about this app that's supposed to help you keep government officials on their toes. It's called the Citizens Delivery Tracker. And we have the Special Assistant to the President on Public Affairs, Mr. Liu Audu, joins us from our Abuja studio. Mr. Audu, good morning and thank you for your time. Happy Eid al-Fitr to you.
Same to you. Good morning. Good morning, Nigerians.
Yeah. So tell us about this app, how we can, obviously as an app, we're supposed to be able to download it and all of that, how we can get it to our phones, to our devices, and how we're supposed to use it.
Okay. The very essence of the app is to ensure inclusion in government activities. I mean, President has repeatedly, stated how he's interested in an all-inclusive development. I mean, we can't have shared prosperity if the people and the government are not on the same page. And the one way this can happen is by sharing information, creating proper avenues for feedback and tracking, of projects. And I mean, this is what the app, is out to do. And he's insisted on application of innovation and new thinking in ensuring that there is an improved performance in terms of government deliverables to the citizen. This app basically takes care of that, puts power in the hands of the people, provide information on policies, programs, projects, and all the other activities of the ministry, departments, and agency, and that of presidency, in such a way that citizens are able to be, very informed and identify areas they can be part of this shared prosperity, areas they can tap in, and empower themselves to add value. It's all about ensuring, improved national productivity, and it will all come together and affect our bottom line.
So tell us how this works, because we've seen phone numbers and websites that are not active, phone numbers that citizens would call and there'll be nobody on the other side to respond, or there'll be no action even if it's been picked, calls are being picked. So tell us how this is supposed to work.
All right. I mean, in all honesty, all of the things that Mr. President has continuously talked about is how we learn, how we apply our knowledge from past, how we apply innovation, how we apply new thinking. And from the past, it is clear, like you rightly said, a number of similar projects or similar initiatives that have not, lived up to expectation. And all of that have been put into place. The Central Delivery Coordination Unit under Hajia Hadiza Bala, it's clearly aware of the need to ensure that we don't get back to the people. Like the president said during the end of the retreat when this was initiated, I mean, Nigerians are not ready to listen to excuses. It's not about political reasons. I mean, it's about time we solve all of the problems that, that have held us back. We know we can, and he knows he can, and he's putting people he believes can in charge of units that moves us away from what have not given us result into giving us result. And this includes having the belief that we can do this, then applying the knowledge and ensuring that everyone is inclusive. Clearly, if before even the launch of this citizen delivery tracker, you understand that there have been other feedback mechanism that the president has I mean, given attention to there. A lot of electricity, a lot of bills, a lot of initiatives that have had to be reworked in the last 10 months or in the last 9+ months of his coming to power. Reworked in the sense for the sole reason that there have been feedback as to how these bills, how this initiative could be done better. He does not believe the government or himself has all of the answers to our collective question. But when we are all involved, when we are on the same page and we understand where we are going, then it helps everybody get back, put in, the bit that they can to build this nation, to build a working, sustainable economy that gives us value as a collective.
All right.
And the one way to do this using technology is this citizen delivery tracker, which basically put in your hands ability to reach government and be assured that the government will listen and provide feedback.
All right, Mr. Ali. So I see here that the functions is supposed to include performance monitoring of public officials, ministerial assessment, real-time feedback. I need to emphasize that, transparency and accountability of projects. And from the release from the presidency, you can download this at app.cdcu.gov.ng. Please tell us how it works.
Yeah.
How it works. So I download this app, I go there, and I lodge a complaint. Who's collecting it at the other side of the government? What do they do for it? What timeline can I expect that something is being done? Can I get a feedback as a citizen? How really does this work?
All right. First things first, the irrespective of whatever kind of platform you use, iOS, Android, the moment you go into the URL, put out that the app.cdcu.gov.ng installation package is sent to you. You install, and as you provide feedback, as you provide information, there is the back-end team that receive this information and follow real time. There are SLAs for different categories of information and as to how this incident. We have the CDC unit. The CDCU unit have a comprehensive building a comprehensive incident management unit, incident management solution that provides real time. There are going to be KPIs, there are going to be SLA as to different queries, different information as to feedback that are required. The details of this will come out, especially from the guys in the CDCU unit. But the thing, like I've said, you have the app, you put in the information, go to the particular project, whatever it is, whatever part of the 8-point agenda of Mr. President or the focus of Mr. President you are interested in tracking up. It gives you opportunity to provide you information on them, then make room for you to provide feedback. And the guys at the back get this feedback and respond in real good time, which is one of the features of this app, is to provide real-time feedback to citizens, not feedback that will come whenever or might not come. This is actually an attempt to have like a centralized contact mechanism or platform where citizens can reach government and be assured of real-time feedback. This is us, like the President has said, using technologies, using innovation to advance, the deliverables in terms of governance. All
right, thank you so much. Special Assistant to the President on Public Affairs, Mr. Liu Audu. And if, as a Nigerian, if we don't get that real time you have promised us, Nigerians, my co-Nigerians, this is the person you will hold. The person in charge of this is Haji Hadiza Bala Usman. Of course, we know that she is the Special Advisor to the President, President Bola Tinubu, on policy and coordination. She's at the helm of affairs. So please, if you don't get your response as promised, this Hajia will hold that GR right there. But thank you so much for your time. And once again, have a good holiday.
Thank you for having me.